Hello, welcome. It's Frances here. Thank you for coming back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I bid thee welcome. There's a subscribe button and a bell below if you want to be notified as to when I upload more content, which I do on a rather ad hoc basis. So if you watched my previous video when I was talking about the new moon on the 30th of May, I did mention that it was a black moon as well. And I also ended saying that I would do a separate video in relation to explaining a little bit about what a black moon is, and this is this video. So, what is a black moon? The term itself is rather modern, and we're probably more familiar about blue moons, which usually refers to the second full moon of the month. So, a black moon is the second new moon of a month. Now, said it's new, so I don't know how long it's been in circulation, but there are roughly three different interpretations of the term black moon. The first, as I said, is the calendaric version, where there is a month that has two new moons. These are usually months where there are 31 days in it. So the second new moon is known as a black moon. There's also what's called the seasonal black moon, and that occurs when there is an extra new moon in the season, which is determined by the equinoxes and the solstices. So anytime there are 4 new moons in a season, then the third one is known as a black moon. Then there is what's termed as the February black moon month. Now, because the lunar cycle is about 29 and a half days, and February has either 28 or 29 days, this can actually create 2 events. The first involves February, don't know what I'm thinking about Mercury, February having no new moon at all. So that would mean that both January and also March will have 2 new moons. So both January and March will have a black moon in those months. The second event happens when February does not have a full moon, and therefore both January and March have 2 full moons. So both of these events can actually create what's called a black moon month for February. So just going through my notes, May, we had a new moon at the beginning of the month, and we're having a new moon at the end of the month. So the second moon will be known as a black moon, and this is not to be confused with what they call a dark moon. The dark moon happens every month, and it's where it happens for a very brief period of time where there's actually no light of the moon in the sky at all, and it's right before the first sliver of the new moon starts to appear. So it's basically it's opposite the full moon, which is full illumination of the moon. So black moons are considered to be rather unique, and in some traditions rather magical times, because they occur very infrequently. Some people believe that they are potent and powerful times to hold magical rituals. Other people don't, so it's entirely up to you. Like all new moons, they tend to be good times for manifesting, creating new changes, opportunities in your life. Also just taking advantage of your personal power, your own self. I personally also look at other astrological happenings to get a better idea as to what focus I should be heading into. Some people believe that it is a time where your intuition is more increased. It's a good time for spiritual growth and also increased self-awareness, because you are more easily connected to your higher power and therefore can gain a little bit more clarity for your life's purpose. Again, I have a little bit of a different opinion on that. If you are working with the moon, with the energies, with deity, with gods, goddesses, spirit guides, guardian angels, higher consciousness, ancestors, whatever term you want to use, these channels should be open all the time. So when it comes to you going through a black moon, it's a good time to relax, let go, don't stress, and allow new opportunities. Oh, the lights just come on. And experiences into your life. Be a little bit more observant as to what's happening around you. And black moons can also show you what no longer is required in your life. So time to do a little bit of sort of spiritual pruning, so to speak, in order to allow the new growth to exceed. So simple meanings: black moons for luck, prosperity, happiness, creativity, aligning yourself with new opportunities. It's a good time to consider what activities and people make you feel uplifted, or you feel your energy is like higher around them. In what ways do you feel abundance? Remember, my abundance is not necessarily financial abundance. Abundance could be health, friendship, energy, anything like that as well. If you keep a journal, you might just want to list, say, 5 to 10 things that you are grateful for. Some people like keeping a gratitude journal, and it's a good opportunity or technique to do to make you feel grateful for life. And it can be simple little things, or it could be big things as well. And these things can actually help you get into a more positive frame of mind if you're feeling a little bit low. During a black moon, you might want to consider, are you actually living your life to your fullest potential? And if not, why not? What things can you change, or what things can you continue? And also look internally too, because some of our biggest blockages come from within. Also consider what stage of life you are at. Life can be long, you have so many years left, and what are you going to be doing with them? I like to, with a new moon or in this opportunity, again, I see it like a mock when we're looking at the wheel of the year. It's a good time for planting seeds, but it's a good time for also weeding out that things that no longer apply to us. So again, we're sort of connecting in with this never-ending ebb and flow of the cycles of life around us. As we grow, it's going to highlight things that we may have been doing in the past that no longer resonate with us, or that we feel are holding us back. So it's time to release those things in order to let more opportunities to come in. And again, there are various visualizations you could undertake to do that. I also like standing like on a pier or a jetty, especially on a very windy day, and actually feeling the wind blow things away. Visualize holding, I was going to say balloons and letting the balloons go, but in this day and age, with considering the balloons aren't exactly environmentally sound, maybe choosing something which can be holding some autumn leaves. It's autumn here in South Australia, or the Southern Hemisphere, holding some autumn leaves, and as the wind blows, each leaf represents something that you want to let go, and have the leaves blow away from you. Just some ideas. So that's a little bit of insight in relation to the black moons. I hope you find that of interest. Blessings.